Now here we are again, and what I want to show you is how to add in a scar. Now we don't have very much scar on this, but the principle still stays the same. Firstly, you need to find a scar that you like. So I've already got a whole lot of scars saved, and it's a very good idea to create yourself a folder that you keep what we call stock images, other images that you've saved from Google or images that you've taken yourself as stock images. So I've got them under props, and there's clouds. Okay, so let's take a cloud picture here that we want to use, and we will select that cloud. So now we're going to edit it, bring it through to Photoshop. Okay, all you have to do is press Control A for Control All, Control C for copy, and then go back to your original image and press Control V for paste. So now you've got your scar. Now let's move the scar to where we want it to be. Okay, so we want a lot of the scar. If you're having a problem placing it, decrease your opacity just until you can see those clouds, and then you drag it up until you see, okay, that's where I want it. So now there's a couple of ways of doing this. Firstly, let's turn off the layer. You can take your selection tool here, quick selection tool, just decrease the size of the brush, and then you want to select all those colors that are just plain blue, and Control Invert by pressing Control Shift I, and we're going to refine edge. This is an awesome little tool for getting everything in. Very important to make sure that your layer that you're selecting from is selected. So you click Refine Tool, Smart Radius between 4 and 10, select your brush, make sure it's the right size that you want up there, and then you paint in those leaves that you can just see are not selected, and you'll see how nice it selects it there. So you paint in everything there. That's good. Let's get all these leaves this side, and there we go. So you press OK, and you'll see there's your selection. Now you select your cloud layer, and you add a layer mask, and you'll notice immediately it adds a layer mask. But the problem is we've added the cloud in the wrong place. So all you do is select your layer mask, press Control I, and voila, you have some clouds in your image. Another simple way of adding clouds is you go to select the layer that you want to add in, and remember, always create another layer, work on that layer, so that you do not actually affect your original layer. So it's a non-destructive editing technique. You select color range, and now you tell it I want those blues, and you can see there's a whole lot more blues involved. And if you select image, you can see it's involved a whole lot of blues that are coming off here. So you're going to add this blue brush there, that plus brush, and you're going to select those blues as well. And then you're going to select your minus brush, and then take out all the other blues that don't need to be added, just by clicking on the image itself. And you can create your fuzziness and range so that you can get maximum contrast there. Press OK, and there's your selection. Select your layer and add your layer mask, and there we go again. Added clouds perfectly. No fuss, no quibble.